The Goiky Civil War was a devastating conflict that raged on for 7.5 years. It was brought on by two factions, the Object's Socialist Party and the Democratic Reform Party. But what if it had gone differently? Perhaps not even at all. That's what we'll be discussing in today's video. What if Goiky was not split into two? First, some historical context. During the Great War of 1927, there was high unrest and unpopularity of fighting in the war among the people. Yet the monarchy insisted they fought in the war. Riots and worker strikes were common, and two specific political parties gained significant majority attention during this time. These two parties were the OSP and the DRP. The OSP, or the Object's Socialist Party, was founded by Goiky and aimed for unity under socialism, while the DRP, or the Democratic Reform Party, was founded by Donut and aimed for the democratization of Goiky and have the people speak their voice. People north of the canal preferred the capitalistic ideals of the DRP, while the much poorer south agreed with the OSP, causing a north-south divide. Both of these parties wanted the monarchy removed and replaced with their ideal forms of government. On June 3, 1931, the Great War ended by the Kingdom of Goiky surrendering to the inanimate empire. The Treaty of Yoil City demanded that the Kingdom of Goiky had its military reduced even more than it was for defensive purposes, having basically no navy, limited air force, and less than 2,763 troops enlisted. 5 days later, when King David went to a theater to see a play, he was shot in the back of the head by a member of the OSP, which caused the country to become split into two. North Goiky, or the Republic of Goiky, was led by Donut, while South Goiky, or the Democratic People's Republic of Goiky, was led by Goiky, and shortly after he died, Steel Spike ran it. Roughly after 10 years of both existing, the Goiky Civil War happened, but due to the North's more rapid industrialization than the South led them to win the war, but with heavy casualties. The Treaty of Scythe City formally declared the extinction of the Democratic People's Republic of Goiky, and for it to be assimilated into the Republic of Goiky. But what if it didn't happen? There are two ways it could happen. One is for the Great War to never happen. Two is for the DRP and the OSP to work together and make a republic that appeases both sides. Option 1 barely has any merit due to the inanimate empire and Kingdom of Goiky having high tensions and territorial disputes. So option 2 is the only logical choice here, since I could see both sides coming to an agreement. But how would it play out? It would work out like this. People democratically elected people to be selected as representatives of states in the parliament and chose the president, while businesses and property were owned by the government. Everything would be public, even your search history. Even if you search up anyways, the government would enforce that you cannot speak out against it, as it would be considered blasphemy against the great government. But people would still have some rights, with workers' rights and others. But generally, this so-called alliance would not last for very long, as both wanted to get rid of the other. But what do you guys think? Comment down below what you think would happen.